Alright. There's a fire truck outside, so I'm gonna be muted for the first couple minutes just in case. I know the dogs are going crazy, so yeah. Alright. Might be a bark here or there, but I'm gonna be quick on the draw to mute. Now, we're going up. Probably all the way back to Tyrone. Probably. Gonna be rocking this beautiful weapon here, as usual. There's a way to lunge with that. I think it's just a dragon sword, actually. And that might be a Ninja Gaiden 2 move, actually. But we're going this way. They'll let me. To Dworku, okay. We're doing fine, got 6 healing potions. Beautiful. There's gonna be fiends now on the top, more so than before. I think it's nighttime still. Yeah. So it's been about a couple days, probably, since the game started. Alright, all the way back to the drawbridge. We're gonna have to... I think it'll tell me to do that next time. Or yeah, that's what we're gonna do now, which is put in the completed tablet. We're gonna be running into more fiend soldiers, I guess. The people of Vigor are just... I guess in general, their blood is infected with the fiend gene or whatever. Oh boy, I can already imagine, yeah. About to be a breeze because I'm running through most of this. Don't have enough money. I guess it doesn't matter. We can always grind an endgame. You know, by then it's not like it's gonna matter. New Game Plus probably be the more important thing, but I'm never really not gonna play this again for a while. But yeah. I don't know if you mean the, I really never got a map to Tyrone. Okay. I don't know if you mean the music here. I don't remember this track, honestly. But if you mean the game, then yeah, definitely. Alright, who's gonna... Alright. 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 You know, I forgot they can throw fireballs at him. Part of me wants to do that all over again. Let's do that. Let's restart. I am not going through this with no health whatsoever. I didn't know you could do this. To them. Fuck you. It's certainly been more than a couple minutes, so I can do this easily. Oh shit. Alright, never mind. Just kill me. A little mad we don't ever use the Katetsu again. Like, it never comes back, not even for the Dragon Claw and Tiger Fang. Or Dragon Fang and Tiger Claw, you know what I mean. You guys are not important. Get off me. Especially in 3, I guess it has a little bit more sentimental value. We could bring back Genshin's sword, along with, what's his name? Hayate, his sword. Because other than Ninja Trials, there's no actual callback to Ninja Gaiden 1 besides... No, there isn't. Ninja Gaiden 2 is the one that calls back to Kuraha's dragon, like, gem or whatever the hell. You know, the level 4 dragon sword is what I'm trying to get to say here. What was that lighting change? A lot of rambling. That's what happens when I start playing this. I gotta take my mind of the endless beatings that I take in this game. Believe it or not, it's probably the fastest way for me to get rid of them, too. Who doesn't like seeing the Izuna drop anyway? It's probably going to want me to go that way, but I'm going to buy the map if there is one. I'm really surprised I never got one.
Welcome.
You're still open?
Do you think I would close up shop over something like this? What can I help you with? I've been wondering, what is that sword you are using? Ah, let me see. Ah. This is a fine example of one of the swords of the dragon, carved out of a dragon's fang. It has the potential for unfathomable spirit power. But this sword alone will not do. There is a place to fit a jewel here, you see? A curved jewel carved out of a dragon's eye. With it in the right hands, this sword will prove more than a match for the Dark Dragon blade.
The Dark Dragon?
Of course I know of it. I have seen and heard of all manner of swords, both ancient and new, from east and from west. Now, if only we can find the dragon's eye.
Yeah, Itagaki did a good job in building a big universe, really, for Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive in general. Although Ninja Gaiden is probably the main universe. Or I guess the main point of the universe. But there is the Dark Dragon Blade. The intro pretty much just tells you this is the... I don't even know if I want this. This is the sister blade to the Dark Dragon Blade. Again, beautiful intro. Every time I hear it, I know it's not him probably, but it sounds like Paul eating, riding, narrating. The voice of Colonel Campbell and Grandpa Max. And a bunch of others as well. I always love hearing his voice anytime, he's just so memorable. It's one of those voices you immediately recognize because it's just so unique to everything he does. Great. Great. More of that. We never got the map. I think I missed it somewhere. I have no clue where. I heard that. You ever open this? I don't think we have. I don't think we've ever gone through that. Maybe I'm missing something. It'd be so cool if I had a map. Alright. I've gotten pretty good at knowing exactly when it's going to happen, so... Got the finger on the trigger on my mute button. This is all fine. So now we can backtrack to pretty much anywhere on the actual game, besides like specific close stop areas. Ah, shit. I should have gone back to save. Although technically it's just a run forward. And we are using the level 4 dragon sword, so that's the best we're gonna get. I'm gonna move it about though. He's using the Gorian flails though. We need a little bit more speed damage. You can see we're getting items too. Did I switch the Inazuma? Yes. Shit. It just shocks everyone in the vicinity with lightning, as you can expect. Alright, he's blocking all my hits. Unfortunately. There we go. Caught him. Can't see shit. There we go. Alright, well that's not working. Go back to the Kitetsu. He's not gonna get hit by that. No, he's not. That shit right through him. Breaks his guard though. He's immune on the floor too, that's nasty. Gotcha. I believe this is the last time we're gonna ever see the doppelganger though, probably. I can't remember any other like interaction. Shit. Damn. I don't want to heal too much. We're gonna need all the healing we can get for what's about to come. I also believe there should be a safe point, like, right as soon as we get to the teleporter, which is right here, the one at the top. Wow, okay. Alright, let's change our strat. To not get killed by it like that. Alright, I gotta stop doing that. Shit. I don't know how I got so much money out of them, but did it. Now for the dump part again. I could always just go back, save as soon as I do this. Might do that. Keep the one we have now. You know, it seemed funnier. I thought I bought elixirs, not demon potions, but whatever. I knew it. I knew it. I think people understand how annoying that is. Alright. Hopefully there's no background static noise in my end. There's 2 fans right on me. One's literally... Oh my god. I can't speak when I'm doing this. There's literally one right on top of me. And then I got one in the far back. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me. But I do hear it on my end. Every time I watch my videos back, and I hate it. Like I said, I feel like it's the sound gate, or noise gauge, is turning off as soon as I start talking. Because obviously it has to turn off so I can register my own voice and not block it out. Assuming that's it. More noticeable when there's no sound in the background. It's just my voice. This is very annoying, though. He's evading everything I do and blocking it. That has a ton of range. And then there's that. Instant wake up attack. I can't even do that. Got the air war one though. You know, this is so not ideal. Losing all our healing right away. You know what they were doing? Putting this thing here. Ideally, we want to do this without expending any healing. Stealing so much right away. Immediate wake-up attack. Hid behind the fucking chest. Right. Immediate grab. I'm trying to dodge here, not just sit there and block. Not to mention he's got access to every weapon. Well, sub-weapon. The drop of a hat. I gotta pause for that. Blocking everything, too. If I had the big sword, I could probably break his block quite easier than this. But as it stands, this is going to be very tough. Yep. This might be the bigger challenge than the actual boss. You know, I wonder if I even pressed stream on Twitch. But I guess it doesn't matter now. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna do something stupid. Yeah, that was stupid. Afraid of blows, but whatever. Hey, just dodges instantly. Even when he's got his back to the wall. Even I can't do that as a player. Yeah, invincibility frames are a bit of a bitch in any game. Especially when the player doesn't have them. Oh wow, great. Immediate wake-up grab. Yeah, I wish I could do that too. Or that. Or that. Or that. Did I not mash enough? He certainly did. Alright. Somehow get out of there. He managed to kill me. Great. If I didn't have to do all this, it'd be great. Immediately into a block. Super armor everywhere you look. Haven't hit him once. There we go. That's what I've been wanting to do the whole time. Feels easier to do too. Which I might play eventually. Wait, not the remake. The less Unreal Engine stuff I got on my PC, the better. That's not even a lot of damage, although it should be. Great. Hit him once with the windmill shuriken. Somehow he got me in that. Look at all this blood on the ground. Crazy. Kidding me? He hid behind the chest just so he could do this. Somebody at the Sigma team thought this was funny. These chests are not helping. I can still win the air war. Alright, somehow he evaded that. Great. This is gonna be a long one. Alright, no air advantage. The Lunar doesn't have that kind of thing. No flying swallow. But I can put pressure on him. At the very least. More so than he can. I was mashing the button to do it again, but the game's smarter than that. I can't grab him midair. Not like he's gonna let me. He's gonna do that. We're not even a quarter down. Just keeps blocking everything. Yeah, he is rough. I don't know how long you sent that message for, but I didn't even see it. I'm as focused as I want to be right now. On my eyes. The intense heat right now is not helping. One of these should be a rebirth talisman. I'm pretty sure it would be because of what's coming up next. Great. Who can do that? Can you imagine if I timed that correctly? I gotta wonder how the AI works. I think he's reading my inputs half the time. I would have to guess. You see, he rolls when I roll, he jumps when I jump. You can start to notice a bit of a pattern of input reading here. Like that. Shit. I'm not meaning to do that on purpose. But the regular Dragon Sword doesn't have that move, so it's a little weird. No, you don't. Like I said, I can still win the air war like that. But it's so little damage, it doesn't even matter. And then that happens. I feel like we're getting healed less and less. I feel like that should have been a perfect opportunity to launch him, but he just immediately blocks or dodges no matter what. It is so fast. There really isn't a time to do anything. I swear to God, Ryu. And he hides behind the chest. You see that. He doesn't move out of it. It's like they knew. How would you give chests collision like that? I'm all out of healing, too. maybe can't hear well my button inputs as well. Oh shit. He's doing it on purpose too. The first time he's done that. I wonder if I can open the chest. No, I cannot. Why would they let you open a chest when you could always do so previously? That's not gonna work. Would have thought one difficulty up is gonna be next to impossible right now. We could probably squeeze out a no run or no death run in Dark Souls, and then bam, I'm playing Ninja Gaiden, and all of a sudden I can't do shit. But we've beaten the bosses before this one, so I guess this is a mini boss. This is very hard. I've only gone up to hard on this game and all the other ones. I did do the majority of 2 in Master Ninja though, so that's something, I guess. And I'm never playing any difficulty higher than hard on Ninja Gaiden 3. That is never gonna happen. I will lose my fingers if that's the case. Got a huge advantage. I don't know how I even managed to Zuna drop him. Bitch. Hope the game isn't just taking it easy on me. Hid behind the shit again. Look at him walking casually towards the chest. So far, fuck you. Damn. Alright, you got me. How is that even possible? What a fucked combo. That should have deleted my whole health. We get 15,000, we can go all the way back now too. I gotta rebirth. Alice menu. I don't trust Sigma or very hard. So I'm not going through that yet. There should be a save point right... I knew it. There should be a save point as soon as I cross that. They're not gonna just let me go into the boss. Blind. More health. So I'm gonna go all the way back and save. After I do this. So you're all just gonna have to sit there and watch me do this. Alright, 3 potions. That's not great. So, yeah. For the fine Twitch folk, I hope the game is running smoothly. I said I'd turn it down to 7. Maybe it's still 1080, I don't know. I turned it down to 30 frames. Just so it's watchable. I don't know what happened to Twitch, but it was just lagging my stream so badly. Even though I was on the max bitrate, technically. Well, as much as Twitch allows you anyway, which is like a quarter of what YouTube allows. I will take that. Definitely. But now it should still be quote-unquote smooth. It should actually be watchable. It's just one of those dumb PC things where things just stop working even though you never actually touched anything at all. But it's whatever. I don't need 60 FPS on Twitch. Probably better for the games that I played. Won't lag any more demanding game. Also switched to using GPU as well, so yeah, I guess I can't play any GPU intensive games anymore. If I'm on a multi-stream anyway. That's why Twitch will never see me play GameCube or PS2 games. Much less Xbox games. I'd probably do oh my god. I'd probably throw a Dreamcast in there too. Any 6th gen console. Probably N64 too. That's a hell of a console to get performing correctly. Alright, there should be one right behind me, a saved statue, if not right in front of me in the corner. If not a... Yeah, we're not getting a cutscene just yet. Okay, we're getting this, actually. What I meant was a save point from here, and since we're here, I don't want to get touched by one of them. What's this? Nothing. I'm an idiot. There we go, that's what I thought. Alright, time for the real challenge. 12 hours in, very hard. All sense of the word. Phrase. There's the third best female in the game. Following right after Ayane and Alma, obviously. I wanted to look at this in the, what's my button? In the, in Tyrone, but there is that in the background, so... Never noticed it. Well, here you go. I know a lot of people nowadays are just Twitch players in the ADHD sense of the word. So they run through everything without actually looking at any of the environment. Here we go, another beautiful CG cutscene. Itagaki's Team Ninja was perfect in doing these cutscenes. You know, that shot of Rachel was going to be the thumbnail. But then I thought, let's put Alma in the thumbnail then. That would have been a nice thumbnail too. Also, this music is perfect. One of the top soundtracks in this game. And while I don't dislike this design, this second form. Ah, great. Immediately deleted all my health. Saw that. I do prefer her first form, the original humanoid form. Let's get rid of these things, Fallon. She's got a bit of the same, although she's doing a hell of a lot more damage, I think, than before. She's also gonna grab. I just gotta watch out for that as I get grabbed. Alright, it's been a while, so I gotta get used to how to actually fight this Alma. Still throwing about 6 of those. Alright, she gets up after enough damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. I gotta avoid distance with her. This shit is killing me. Alright, give me item. Really, so much damage. Oh my god. He is melting my health bar. And yeah, there was no time for me to avoid that. I was mid-falling. Missed. Alright, I gotta find a way to get rid of him quickly enough. One way of avoiding that. Nice. You didn't do a goddamn thing. Alright, we have a rebirth. Should be fine if we die right now. Super armor my ass. That is so much damage. And I can't just avoid it by jumping at her. Wow! That is gonna kill me. Oh, I know not to get hit by the charge up. That's not what I wanted. And she missed, or she dodged. It's impossible to dodge that. I can't. Even if I run, it's got such a big, like, explosion range. I just gotta keep moving no matter what. Alright. I gotta be moving by the time she even charges. Not a second earlier. Like that. Alright, I'm gonna save the healing for the rebirth. God, that is so obnoxious. And I'm all out of Nympho. One way to avoid that. Alright, I got hit by a fucking rush attack. That thing also deletes my health. You know, I'm getting tired of getting my This flying swallow just blocked all the time. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Just with that move alone, I can't speak. Just of that alone, I can't. There's no ultimate technique that you can pull off. I can't even speak anymore. I can't even get close to her. That's the best I'm gonna do. You son of a bitch. Please let me beat her ass. How did they not die from this? Got hit by it 3 times. Alright, it should be easy now. Don't throw shit at me. Bitch.
Now the time of the awakening is truly at hand. This is not over.
Oh well. We could have fixed her, but unfortunately she had to go. I don't think there's a way to bring back from fiendification. Although she was a greater fiend, so probably, but she got the rest as a human and in peace. The fate of the sisters has been decided. Ryu now heads for the depths. Zarkon, determined to fulfill his vengeance once and for all. Right. Doku is still there. Spirit now, but he will have our vengeance. This life, or the next. So I'm gonna make it past this. It's not gonna be pretty. It wasn't pretty on hard, and it's not gonna be pretty on very hard. I don't have the tools necessary, apparently. Fucking... Still don't know how many scarabs I need. I don't know if they, like... If it's a Ninja Gaiden Black mod thing, or if it's a Sigma thing, and I'm just missing. Maybe it's different on very hard, on higher difficulties. Missing something, but... Could have had another weapon by now. I don't even know how many scarabs I've given to Muramasa by now. Could have been enough. Whatever. Let's leave that open. Hell of it is. The Nympho's not even gonna help. It's only gonna delete one health bar. I don't think we can go up either. No, we cannot. It'd been nice to check. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Time to suffer. I'm gonna give it a couple tries. Armor. The hell, and back. And that move. That shit is annoying. It was annoying and hard, and it's annoying now, as you can see. Like I said, Nipwing is just gonna take away one health bar. It's not gonna help me. I forgot they do that when they go berserk. Ain't that some? No other way either. We have to do this. Whether I like it or not. You gotta be content with only 2 hits. Or 1 at a time. I forgot about that. I forgot about that damage. Blocking doesn't even help. Oh yeah, this is impossible. With no healing and 3 of them. We'll be here all day. Backtrack a little bit. My cat window reset again. That's okay. Need some money too. Oh, not doing this to me right now. Phew. All right. Well, we still want. I got nothing else to do today, so. I can get on whenever you need to. I ain't letting myself get grabbed by that. That was close. Just like that. Alright. Let me see if we can get past this next time. It's a whole new chapter anyway. It'll be a whole new thumbnail, whole new title, all that shit. And I don't want to do things off camera anyway for this game, but we'll see what happens. I'm losing it with some of these fights, so until next time, I guess. And goodbye.